Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome to this week's episode of Tuesday Preppers, where we take a look at the in-game news for Final Fantasy Brave Exvius and talk about what kind of killers and things you can use in the game right now to get ready for upcoming content. As you can see, there is supposedly a new version of the app available, but there's no new version of the app in any of the game stores. So basically, the game is like not actually playable right now. It's kind of weird. Like everybody's all freaking out, especially because at the same time that this happened, like they announced that DFOO was like shutting down. And so it's really, really strange timing. This happened in the middle of my live stream over on Twitch. And now here we are sitting that I can't even get into the game to show you the news. But I will talk a little bit about what's coming up. I'm gonna pull the news up on a different way. It's just really weird that this happened like all at the same time at a really strange time of day. Yeah, really, really bizarre. Hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully we can get back in the game soon. But stay tuned. Always look to the official sources for more information, and try and keep your game updated as best you can. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, as far as like the in-game news, there's really only a couple pieces of content that are coming out this week, for better or for worse. And one of them is this raid event, the Glittering Desert. Glittering Desert Sands Temptation. Now, this is a Final Fantasy IV raid event. And what's interesting about that is that we are not getting any Final Fantasy IV characters. We're getting a Final Fantasy IV or 5 and 6 character. But in the raid event itself, which is against an antlion, which is an insect enemy, we can get gear from Final Fantasy VI and from Final Fantasy IV, and just some like unknown darts and stuff. So it's kind of weird, the like it's like Final Fantasy IV, but it's Final Fantasy VI characters and Final Fantasy VI gear. But by the way, the characters that you want to take to this are not 4 or 6. That's the Gathering category. Like it's really, really strange combination of stuff. And I know that there's some like tinfoil hat stuff about like, are they skipping the second part of the event? Are they not? Or what's going on? Like, because the other part of the event that came out on JP had like, Final Fantasy IV characters, and like it didn't include a bunch of like upgrades and stuff that don't seem to be happening this week. It's really, really strange. Who knows what's going on? Who knows why it's happening? But we're getting this raid event, and so you're gonna need Insect Killer to get ready for it. Other than that, really, there's a story update, which is effectively press skip for Lapis and just bring your strongest party and blow it up. And yeah, so we know we need Insect Killer, right? And there's not a ton in the game, but there is some that you can get. And one of the harder ones to get is probably going to be the Death Machine Advanced version. However, I'm going to show you in a video clip here in just a second that getting this is not that difficult at all. If you have any of the newest units that just came out, and it's pretty wild to see. But you could also go after Insect Buster from Scorn of the Demon Chimera, Bug Killer Plus from Scorn of the Marching Beasts, or from Gloomwing, the Eagle Blade Killer Bow Bug Killer from regular Gloomwing, Scanning Goggles from Eileen, or the STMR from Neovision's Last Well for Purple and Black Battle Attire has Insect Killer on it. But really, the funnest one to go and do right now is Insect Eater Sense from Death Machine. But I'm going to let some clips go ahead and speak for themselves, and then and also kind of show off some other things that happened tonight during the live stream before everything got shut down. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at those. All right, I have a feeling this is going to one-shot it, yeah? That's kind of disgusting. Hey, we got the killer. We full capped it. Oh, gosh. Turn 1. Yeah, we're just out here casually doing 108 billion damage. That was the advanced version. 108 billion damage. Guys. That's disgusting. Okay. Here we go. I'm curious to see who did the most damage there. I'm telling you, it's a good setup. This is a good setup. As long as, you know, fire is an option. Fire, lightning, water, or earth. This is a good setup. Hyoh did it again. So boss has 4.8 billion. Hyoh did 4.9. So Hyoh is doing solo carrying all of these. And squishy, let's do it. Here goes. $11 billion. You know, it's little more impressive. I guess one of the reasons I think those are pretty exciting, you know, Panthera Ultimus. Not surprising, you know, he's a brand new unit and should be melting old trials, and absolutely is. Hopefully we can have some fun with him in a couple of days, or even tomorrow, when the game hopefully comes back up. So in the meantime, when you can get into the game, go get you some insect killer for the insect raid that you're going to be going after, you know, next week, as it's mainly the content that we have going on. Make sure you have your insect killer loaded up on all your gathering units so that you can take care of this raid pretty quickly. In the meantime, you guys be good to each other. Take care. Hopefully we can get back in the game soon, because, you know, this is kind of a scary little screen here. It's a scary little screen when the App Store does not actually contain an update to the game. Really, really bizarre. Hopefully we get it fixed soon.